Hello curlies! This is Beverly Turner, owner and stylist at Hello Curls Salon. Many of my guests and other interested curly people have asked me to show how I clip my hair. So you can see I am drying my hair in my flour sack towel, and all of my curls are nice and protected under here while they're just sort of resting after I've shampooed, conditioned, and styled with products. I'm going to take the flour sack towel off and I'm going to use a couple of different tools. I'm just going to run through different things that I use that I like, and both techniques can be used with air drying or diffuse drying. The first thing I want to show you is the good old standard pin curl clip. These are gifts that I give to every new curl client that comes into Hello Curls Salon, and they're also available for purchase at the salon. I also have a variety of larger clips that are sometimes easier to see and spot. I don't get as much of distinct definition with these, but they are good for lifting up the hair. There's also your common duckbill clip. I find these to be too aggressive. People grab way too much and they fall over. And these types of clips don't work at all. They're going to give a really weird bend to the hair. You can see how it can actually grab a little bit too much. And the other thing I want to show you is just swizzle sticks. And so they're slightly pointed on the end with a nice little ball at the bottom, and you can easily get these through, and I weave them through my hair. So let me take this off and I'll show you that technique. So you can see my hair is pretty damp still. I'm going to gently pull my hair over and kind of adjust. I'm using the iPad as my mirror here, and I just kind of move it around. So I've got like kind of a weird little part thing right here that I'm going to adjust in a little bit. But how I weave these things through is I just go on either side, and I'm going to kind of go back and forth and lift up. I'm going to try that again. Start a little bit further. So you can see I'm just kind of lifting up. And what's great about this is that it doesn't require a lot of dexterity on your hands. So if your fingers don't have gripping power or you can't lean over, this is a really easy way to insert and quickly take out clips. And then back here, I'm actually going to just weave this through and shoot it backwards. And I've got this funny little part thing right here. I'm going to weave this through and push it forward. And then here I want a little bit more height, so I'm just going to shove that in there and weave this through a little bit and shove that in there. Now look, I've got everything lifted, staying in, and it's really easy to take out. I just find the balls and take them out. Pretty simple. So those of you that can't bend over, have a lot of trouble, and just, achy, tired hands, ask me about these. Got to do the pat down. The next thing is I'm going to use clips. Now I really hate this kind of baldy looking spot, so I'm going to come in here and clip this right away. Now you notice how I'm getting right on the scalp. And over here, I'm looking at where my hair wants to sort of clump. Now I'm taking thin sections. I'm pinching. I open the clip just a little bit. I insert it, and I gather, and I make a little rainbow. That's what's called a rainbow clip. Some people like to come over this way, lift their hair, and really make sure it's in. I just feel like I get more height with this version. And I think some people use the Diva clips, which are pretty expensive. I mean, like if it's a tool you're using all the time, why not? But I like these. I just get these through so much faster. You notice I'm not being like too picky. I'm really just grabbing curl clumping as it happens, and I can bricklayer it. I can take care of things. Now I know back here, I've got this weird part, and I'm so used to it, I know that it sits right here. I'm gonna open the clip, start it around at the base, and I just kind of shove it on up. Now you notice that my roots are fairly damp still. I was in the flour sack towel for maybe about a half an hour, but I'm gonna go back in just because it's kind of a warm day. I wanna make sure that all of these pieces are still moist enough to dry. So I'm just gonna take my mister and then I go back in and I pinch, 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 and make sure that that water got in. And around here, I have a natural cowlick, but I want to encourage that because what that does is it keeps the hair off my face. Now before I was going this way, like towards my part, this way I want to have the clips going this way so it's up and off my head. So that's the cool thing about clipping, is that you can nicely ask your curls to go in a particular direction. What I have found is that when I clip like this, my curls stay in such great formation. I can go several days without washing. In the wintertime, I wash about once a week, and in the summer, it's twice, sometimes a little bit more. Now, something's going on here. I think it just got caught. Just drag that down. You can always edit a little bit. You notice I'm not manhandling my hair a lot. I'm being really precise, just grabbing the section that I want, but really it's just kind of a random parting just to get this lift off. Now, when I'm looking at this right now, this looks a little bit flat to me, so I'm gonna just pick this up just a little bit right here. Just kind of go in and again pinch. Now I'm getting this right on my scalp. The clip is sitting right on my scalp. I have way better luck making sure that the clips stay in place. And another little tip that Diane Nola also talks about is that we spend a lot of our time looking down at our phones while our hair is drying, or our iPads, or whatever. Get these sections back just a little bit, just so that it's out of our face. But remember, don't clip anything don't clip too much hair. Again, now it's nice and flat. And whatever, if something falls down, it's okay. I might just touch it up. I hear the leaf blower outside, but that's just fine because now I'm going to show you how I use a diffuser. Hang on just a second. So this is my Black Orchid diffuser. I like to dry the nape of my neck first, and I don't like to air dry my hair a lot. Hair dry my hair a lot. But if I do put it on, I'm going to first match the curve of my neck with the curve of the diffuser, and I just set it on here and I fold up. Now notice my hair is hanging down. I'm not drying the ends. I just want to get this nape dry and warm because that's the part that makes us cold in fall and winter. And I'm just going to turn this on. I'm not going to do this in the video because that would take way too long, and I actually prefer to air dry, but this is how I would start. And then when I wanted to get extra volume here, I would slowly gather this all the way up, lean to the side, create a slight V, because if I fold it up like this way, I could potentially cause a little weird bend. And this is going to get my roots dry and everything else. And then if I need to get these a little bit more dry, I would just set the diffuser on like this. And each time I'm going to hold it for about 2 minutes per spot. So I can get my whole head done in about 8 sections. Hope this clipping video helps, and let me know how you do, and I'll see you in my chair next time. Thank you. I'm Beverly, owner and stylist at Hello Curls Salon. Links to my online book below. I hope to see you soon.